allowing other families to live their own lives. Care is what allowed a community to raise a child. Both were there, and both must be inside us when we're helping someone who's suicidal.
With the program that we developed, it was a program that provided as a first means to support communities hands-on training within suicide prevention that would not only provide people in communities a way to talk about suicide in a way that they could see that there was help and that there was hope, but it would also, from that, give them the knowledge to start thinking how their community could start to formulate their own ways of creating community programs that would touch everybody's life within that community.
Well, I've hit burnout, and burnout was learning to restore my own balance, right? And I had to learn at that same time that my family was too close for me to help.
What I'm hoping to happen as a result of this training as a team, we've been selected from the different nations on Vancouver Island from central to north up to Kinkham Inlet, that we create a team, right? And that at any time, any community can call in a member of that team if they require specialized services, risk assessment, intervention, referral, and getting people help before they're successful in killing themselves.
A suicide pact is very commonly started by friends trying to help each other and all falling in. Somebody says, I hate this place, there's no future here. What's the point? And someone else says, I totally get that, but come on, there's got to be a point. And they say, well, you find me one. And they try to find them one. You can't find someone else a point to live, find them a reason to live. They have to find it for themselves. And so pretty soon that other person gets dragged in too. And then their friends get dragged in. Because they came in trying to fix other people's pain so they could really fix their own. When you care for someone and you want to embrace them, you offer that person a connection. When you respect the person and allow them to say what they feel, allow them to feel what they feel, you give them empowerment. And connection and empowerment increase self-esteem. And when someone's self-esteem goes up, what happens to their suicide risk? Goes down.
I do really believe this program helps communities better minimize and better manage the realities of what's happening. And that's the first step. And I think once those successes will lead to more enthusiasm, we are overwhelmed by the degree to which communities and individuals are saying, you've got it, we've got it here.
Who you are is the healing force more than what you do. The fact that you are here, prepared to enter into communities, means that you are the healing force and that you are rich in these values. The communities will heal because you carry traditional values into the community where they're struggling to find them for themselves.
I started to try to commit suicide when I was 10, and it was due to sexual abuse, physical abuse, and after my mom died, I became the hero of my family, and my family would phone me when they were in crisis. And when Darian was talking about that plate of glass, and with other people, I'd stay on the other side and, slowly move up. With my family, I would barrel through that glass and go rescue them. And then one day I realized, I can't do this. I need to be open with my abuse. I need to be open with my suicide. I need to, empower my family back too and give them their strength back. And the last 10 years of growing and healing, I've come to that place where, like Darian said, to have that mirror, instead of crashing through that plate of glass, put a mirror image on the other side. So that way I can hold it, but still be there to support my family, but empower them with their strength. So that's what I learned today. If there's a youth out there hearing me now, I would say that if you're in pain and you feel like you're alone, talk to someone about it. Either an aunt, uncle, brother or sister that you trust, If they don't hear you, go on to the next step. Look for a counselor who will hear you, or a teacher who will hear you. Keep saying, I'm hurting, I'm in pain, and I need help. Death is finished, final. You have no choices after that when you take that action. I say, get some help to assist yourself with the pain. You're not alone.
We have 3 steps to help. Ask. Just ask right out. If you have any concern, I'm worried for you. Are you thinking of killing yourself? And with that statement, it's not no and walking away. Listen after that. Listen regardless of what the answer is. Because what people will be sharing with you is not about killing themselves or dying. They'll be talking about the pain that they're experiencing. We are not saviors. We're there as helpers to listen and then to help them find the help they need so that they find a life worth living.
In that sacred circle of friends, sometimes it's hard to let go of the pain, the shame, the misguided blame of someone out there we all know. My brothers and sisters stand next to me, telling me you're not alone.